Welcome to the optimization program. This is look at all the different tools and all the different things you can use. Level 1. The question slides down and it's in its own little window. You can press that button to slide it up out of the way. If you need to see some stuff that's behind here, we can drop points. On this level, you can do your work on the screen if you want to use the pencil, right with it. So that's the eraser. Here, let's go to level 2. Graph the polygon and constraints. You're given some inequalities and you need to graph these. This is your line drawing tool. If you click a point, it'll make a point. If you click another point, it'll make a line out of those 2 points. You can plot points. If you plot, notice they snap to the nearest grid. If you turn, this is the snapping tool, it's automatically selected. If you turn it off, then you could plot anywhere you like. Let's erase those. You can make lines, you can edit those lines, you can move the lines around. If you grab the line anywhere on that line, you put the mouse anywhere on the line and drag it, it will move the line. You can make the line dotted, you can make the line solid, you can shade above the line or shade below the line. I like to use the arrows though, so you can say that we're shading above the line or below the line. If the line is a vertical line, you can shade to the left or shade to the right. You can zoom in on points. So like that, you can get really zoomed in. You can zoom out, you can move stuff around, translate stuff. Let's zoom in for a second. By double clicking on the magnifying glass, it zooms you out. By double clicking on the translation tool, it brings you to this screen right here. So if you translate everything, and then double click on the translation button, it will just bring the origin right to here. We have these arrow keys. Let's say you want to make a point. Let's say you wanted to, the last point that you made, just press the arrow keys and it'll move it 1 pixel. That's if the snapping is on. If the snapping is off and it's still moving 1 square, if you want to move 1 pixel, you have to turn on the command. You can, on your computer, hold the command key, but if you're on an iPad, hit the command button, and then if we hit the arrow keys, you are moving by 0.05 of whatever this unit is. So if you want to move up 1 full unit, you'd have to hit it 20 times. We can make polygons. If you want to make polygons that don't snap, turn your snapping off. If you want them to snap, turn the snapping on, and then they will snap. Every time you click down again, it'll make a new point. And if you make too many points, you just erase points. You enter your text here in the keypad. If you're on a computer, you can just type it in. But if you're on an iPad, all the text that you need to enter is here. So if I want to say y is less than or equal to 3x plus 2. To answer, you press enter. Press the enter key on your computer or the enter key here on the keypad. To submit your answer, you can adjust the volume. You can go to your levels and results here. You can go back to the math program here. You have your help videos down below. Save stuff. Anytime you finish a level, it will save your results. So if I press enter, it's saving. And then once it's actually saved my results, you'll get a little message saying that your results were saved when they were saved. If you make a mistake, it will show you what the right answer is. Any mistake that you made down here will change into red. It'll put the correct answers up here. Now in this level, you weren't expected to make a polygon of constraints, but it's just drawing them in and showing you where the lines are. And once you've made a mistake, you press the OK. I see the correct inequalities. Press the OK button. That's all the different things you can do. That's it for optimization. Have a good day.